Hey, what's up everyone? I just want to make this quick clip to add into this video that if you're in the Southwest Florida area or just in the Florida area in general, if you're looking for an instructor or equipment or advice, hit up paramotornaples.com. Cullen Mahoney, good friend of mine. He's a dealer for Kangook. He's a dealer for other brands. He's a US PPA certified instructor. Go hit him up. If you're looking for training or equipment, let him know Butch sent you. You will not be disappointed. He's a very, very good guy. He's a great friend of mine. I'm very lucky to know him and befriend him, and he'll do you right. Hit him up. And as always, stay bad. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Bad at Life. I'm Butch. Today we're gonna install the dual floats from PPG Smoke. So my wife ordered them up for me. I'm gonna mount them on the old kangook and check them out. Make a little video about it. Kind of help anybody who's wanting to know how to install them. I know there's a few ways you can install them on the harness and on the frame. I'm gonna opt to put it on my frame because I also have a vest that I wear. So here they are. I'm going to get the head cam mounted on, I think is the best way to do this. And we'll go from there. All right, everyone, here we go. PPG Smoke dual floats. Gonna get these things installed here. I'm gonna go with the option right here, kind of going from here down under the swing arm, kind of right here in this area. Then we're going to do my old zip tie trick to keep these velcros locked on. So I already put one of the cylinders in this one here, so this one's already good. So we just have to set up the other one, and then I'm going to do my zip tie tricks on these velcros to keep them locked in, because I'm not going to be using this top one. I don't believe yet, and this bottom one. So I believe what we'll do is zip tie those up. We'll see. We'll start putting it on there, and then we'll go from there. First, we need to get this one loaded and ready. I love these air fresheners here, like the Spaceman on the Paramotor here. I like that one. And then we all know who that is. Shell Donzi. Don't shred on me. That's a funny one. So I like these stickers PPG Smoke sends too. They're pretty awesome. Got a few of them. So we'll unpackage this. Get this CO2 cartridge out. Now, I'm gonna tell you this. Their packaging is really nice. The way they package everything. I have the PPG Smoke chase cam, and I love that thing. I mean, it's nice, the quality of it, and these floats too. This material, these Velcro straps, just everything here they have, it's just quality. It's really, really nice. My chase cam, the same thing. It's really, really nice. So we'll start by unvelcroing this seam here, and then we'll roll it out a little bit. As you can see, I'll roll it out all the way. You can see how big these things are. These things are nice. I am very, very impressed with these PPG Smoke. They're doing some good business. So all we do is we'll screw this in there until it stops. Right there. And we'll take this Velcro strap, roll it over, get it ready, and pull this tight. Bam. Here's the nozzle so you can blow it up in case it doesn't blow all the way up. I've watched some videos of these and seen how good they inflate. These dual floats inflate really good. I saw the U float as well, and it really inflates really good. I could have honestly done with the dual float. I'm sure I could have went up and over, but I don't know. I just didn't want to have all that going on. I'd rather do the separate, one on each side. And I just figured that was the best route for me. Maybe once I get another paramotor, I'll go with the dual float too to try it out. So we look at our charge system here where our salt gland thing is, and we see we're green, so we're good. So we'll start here with this first flap. It kind of already wants to roll itself up. And we'll just roll it. Roll it, roll it, roll it. Roll it right on up in there. Layer over. I already did the other side, so we don't have to do that one. So we'll bring that seam together. Kind of push it in with our fingers there. Tack it in the middle. Then we'll come to this end, pull our full cord out. Tack this end, kind of go in between that, go in the middle there, tack it, go here, we'll tack it, push it all together, and we are good. So there we go. So that one's ready. All right, ready here. I didn't notice that. Does this one have the 2 on there? Yeah, that one has the 2 on there too. All right, look at this. They're embroidering on here, their little tag here. Like, man, these things are nice. And if you felt these things, I mean, they just, I don't know, they feel good, man. PPG Smoke really are doing a really nice job. Their chase cam as well is really, really nice. I love that chase cam. So we'll go ahead and get some of these Velcros opened up. They'll probably start latching back together because they're already, you know, have that shape. So they're going to want to, I'm sure, go back together. So obviously we want the seam. You want this seam pointing out. So no matter where you mount this, if you mount this on the front of your harness right here, no matter whether you're mowing it there or you mount it here, wherever you want it, you want the seam pointing out. I almost thought about mounting them here, but that's too low. Well, right underneath the swing arm right there, but it's kind of too low. So this one I'm going to be putting over there, but if I would have went to the side of my frame right here, I would have had to put that side over here to keep my seam pointed out. So no matter what, you want that seam pointing out to where it can blow up. So this is where I'm gonna put these right here like this. I think that's the best option. So go ahead and get this Velcro opened up. I think we'll go right here where this Velcro is. Start here. And I think we'll just kind of rough it in real quick. We'll just leave it kind of loose just so we can get it in place. Get everything put in place first, and then we will finalize it. I think we'll go right there, right there. Let's see, let's unvelcro these. Get these kind of wrapped around back there. Yeah, this looks like a good spot for it. But that's just my opinion. Everybody has their own, of course. So I'll use the arm, maybe to kind of hold it there. All right. Yeah, I kind of like it right there. I think I'll go around my netting like that. Oop, I kind of pulled it open. So we're gonna have to stretch that back close. All right, I think we're gonna have to use something put down in there to get this around there. Can't really get my fingers in there. There we go. All right, good there. think maybe we'll pull this top one tight real quick. See, I kind of want these floats up higher to where my head and my chest are, right? Because we're already going to have buoyancy from the fuel tank. That's a big fuel tank, so that's going to have buoyancy. Obviously, depending on how much fuel you have, but no matter what, you're going to have air in there, so you're going to have some buoyancy. So the back is already going to want to float up. So when you put these floats on, you want those high, up around your head and chest area. That way this is floating too. So that's why I'm going with the right here. I think those are the two best options to go with for this frame. Like I said, I thought about mounting them on the sides, but you know, I got the with my frame here, it's a little different setup. If I had a different frame, I'd be exploring other options. See, so I'm gonna kind of fold this back a little bit. See, to where I can make this seam kind of touch, because I'm pulling them kind of tight, see? So if I would have left that long, it would have been running into there, then it would have been loose. See how it is here? So I kind of wrapped that one in a little bit, then push that tight, and then we'll be putting a zip tie here. Same on this, zip tie it to lock those into place. So here we'll go through the netting here, and you see I got some extra. So we'll turn her back like this just a little bit. We'll roll her back a little bit, and then we can always push it back with our finger. I'll show you what I'm talking about here in just a second. So bam, here we go. We're wrapped around there. Now, like, if you want, you can pull your finger in here. If you see right here, you can pull your finger and push back towards the outside, and you see all that slack gets taken up and into the Velcro. So we're good here, good here. Oh, that feels pretty good. That's on there. That's definitely not going anywhere. So I was looking at this. I was thinking earlier maybe I would go something like this. Run them up to each other, maybe. Maybe do this. Maybe loop them back. Let's see. Maybe we'll just run them into this Velcro here and loop them back up, because I don't want to cut these off. I don't want to lose these. So that's what we'll do. We'll pull them like this and then loop them back up and in. And then we'll run our little zip tie hickey-doos and lock them in place. Here we go. Put that one in there. Put this one into here. And there we go. That's on there. Let's see, we just need to push this one back in a little bit. And we got our little pull cords. Gonna be flopping around. Hopefully they don't get enough tension on them to pull themselves. It'd be terrible, right? So here we go. Loop this one up. Do the same kind of setup right here. So we'll pull this one up. Give ourselves a little bit of slack. Oh, we're pulling on our cord, so on our netting. So we'll go under this one. And there we go. So we went under the netting. Now we need to pull this back down a little bit. Now we can go back through it. There we go. And here we go. Pull that there. Push this back through there. And stick her in there. So it's kind of a doubled up situation there. See? There we go. Just a little close to the exhaust. I can always put a piece of heat shield stuff here, but it really doesn't get that hot. I mean, it gets hot for a second when it's sitting still, but when the wind's blowing, it keeps it pretty cooled off. But man, that's nice right there. I like it. That looks really good. That looks really good. I'm happy with that. So she'll open up and blow straight out over here. and the other one will be the same, like this right here. That'll be pretty good. They're pretty stout on there. They ain't going nowhere. So I thought about rubber banding these up to like the netting right here, making little loops, rubber banding, something where I could reach my finger in here and grab them and pull them if I needed to. Kind of rubber band them out, something like this, to the netting. That way they're not flopping around everywhere. I can tie these off up in this, and then if I need to, I can reach in here with my finger and grab it. Because I mean, unless you're close to the water, if you know you're gonna land in the water, you got a minute, or not a minute, you know, you can obviously first thing unbuckle your harness. But if you're flying over water, I suggest this is what I do. I unbuckle my legs and I tuck them into the sides. I tuck these buckles down into the side in case once I get away from the water, I can latch them back. But I unbuckle these, unbuckle this chest strap, and then all I have is this one chest strap right here. That's it. That's the only strap that I have on when I fly over water. That's it. So if I know I have a motor out or something's gonna happen and I have enough time, I can hurry up, unbuckle this one first. Then if I have another time, I can reach around, get the throttle out of my hands, reach around and grab these two cords. That way I can pull these before I even hit the water, right? Why wait for it to hit the water to pull these? Why not just go ahead and pull them right before you hit? That way them things are already ballooned out, ready to go. That's my thought, that's my theory. If you have the seconds to do it, go ahead and pull the cords, get them blowed up before you even hit. That's just me. That's what I'm gonna do if it ever happens. When I fly over water, unbuckle, I leave one buckle, that's it. I currently fly with a front mount. I have a reserve right here. I have the Ozone Angel Square 140. So that's my side reserve right here. I have a reserve container, Ozone reserve container, that's also a cockpit. I fly with this in front of me. I hook it in right here on each side. And so I always have that in front of me. So again, when I go over the water, I go ahead and unlatch this too. I just set it, I leave it on my lap, I just unhook it. I don't think I'm going to be flying with that much longer. I'm gonna get another reserve to put in there to keep for a backup, just in case when I do cross country. Just in case, I'll have it, but I'm not gonna really be flying with that. I'm thinking about getting a vest that holds like the radio, holds my phone, holds everything. That way I'm not reaching in my pockets. I'll have everything right here on my chest. I think that's one of the next things I'll be getting. They got them on Amazon pretty cheap, 20 bucks for a little vest for a radio and little pockets for whatever you want to put in there. I think it's one of the next few things I'm gonna get. But again, flying over water, take your leg straps off, tuck them into the sides of your seats right here, take them off, pull them, and just set them down, squeeze them, pinch them down in here between your leg and your seat. Chest strap off already over the water. Me, I have that front mount reserve container. I unlatch one side and leave it laying on my lap. That way I only have this one buckle when I'm over the water. So if I know, motor out, I'm not going to be able to make it to land, bam, pull it off. I'm just guessing best case scenario that you have the seconds to be able to do that. That's just my opinion. That's what I'll be doing. That's the way I fly. That's the way I'll continue flying until somebody teaches me a different way. I feel like that's the best option for me right now, to be safe, to be able to make it back home to my family if something were to happen. So, all right, let's get this other side mounted. So we're going right here where this strap is. Let's see where I bolted or strapped it up over here. So I went up from there. So I went right here with that other one. So again, we'll leave this one kind of loose to start off with. Here we go, a little loose. And we'll stick these back here. Stick these, and obviously that's our reserve bridle. We'll leave that loose. So there we go. Get that tucked into there. Get that tucked into there just for now. Just kind of keep everything in place. All right. So let's see how I did this one. Went around the one right here. Okay. So we'll pull this. This one's pretty good. We don't have to tuck much excess in there. It's pretty good. Then we'll stick that in there. All right. Here we go. This one, we'll see, we'll have to do the excess thing. So you can fold it up halfway if you want. And then lay your Velcro over like this. Then take your finger, stick it behind the strap and push it over, walk it over. See how you take that slack out of it? Now you have all that Velcro holding. Push your Velcro nice and tight. Same thing here. We'll fold it in half, do a little fold back, then stick this on. Stick that on there. Then we'll take our finger, walk it back towards the outside. There we go. That's pretty good. Now we'll take this up and over. Come down through here. Pull this back up. Oop. All right, well, pretty good. Here we go. Looks like we got a little bit of slack too. We can run this one a little higher. So tuck this in up there. Tuck this in there. Bam, there we go. So that's all dealt with. Now we'll take this one, run this one up to here. I don't know how much slack on this one. Might have to just go around the bar here if I can. Yeah, I don't have enough to tie that off on this one. This one's a little shorter, so I think what we'll do is we will strap her off through here. I'll go around this bar. I'll bring her up here, back around, and through there. I'll stick her in. Stick her through there. My dog's barking. Stick her through there. There we go. We're good. We are in there. Looks pretty good. Oh, I can actually pull this one a little tighter. Yeah, we can pull this one a little tighter here. That's what we'll do. I think we left this one loose. We'll loop this one like we did the other ones. Pull that one a little tighter. Then we'll walk the excess back. There we go. Perfect. Here we go. We're ready. Yeah. Wow. Those are nice. Those are nice. I'm very happy with those. Those look really, really good. Yeah. Very happy with those. Mm-hmm. Yes, sir. Those look really good. I feel good about that now, having those two things there. All right. All right, so now we'll do some zip ties. Hold these straps on, kicking my daughter's shoes around. Left her shoes right here so I can trip over them. All right, so I'll take this here, pull this tight. There we go. Next one. All this does, these zip ties, in my mind, is stop the Velcro from pulling off, not letting it flap out. That's just my thought. I think that's, I think this helps stop the Velcro from flopping around. If it were to come loose somehow, I believe that this would stop it from attaching itself the rest of the way. It's just me. I feel like this is the best route to keep everything nice and secured. And then we'll cut the excess off, and we'll do one here too. We could fold this back through there, but we don't have that much to do that. So I think what we'll do is we will zip tie this and lock this in place. Guess we'll see with that. I mean, I could pull it down really and then fold it back through. Maybe we'll try that first. Let's see. I know the bottom one I don't have enough to do anything with. That one's just gonna have to be that way. See, this one I could actually pull all that down and fold this back through if it has the room. We'll see right now. Let's see if we could go back through for one more wrap. Oh, it's tight. It's a really, really tight fit. I don't know if it's gonna go. It's a really, really tight fit. Yeah, I got it. It's just really, really tight. Okay. So we just doubled that one back. That one should be good for that. So now these Velcro straps. So I think I'll just stick with zip tying the Velcro straps. I think the other one is okay. There we go. Those are done. Get us 4 more. Do the other side. All right. Stick this. There we go. Take this one through here. You guys can let me know in your comments below if you think these help, because I don't know, some of you might be watching this video, haven't watched my other videos before, but you're looking for the PPG dual floats. I don't see a lot online about it or on YouTube, but my harness, the way I mount my harness, I use zip ties on all my straps to keep them from coming loose. That's just a little trick of mine that I use. It keeps the straps, if it makes sense. So if you put this zip tie on here, it's like, say if you don't have this zip tie, what's gonna happen if this strap starts to pull itself off and back away? All right, it'll just end up unstrapping itself. Well, what this zip tie does, as you can see here, this zip tie latches on, grabs both sides of it, and stops this thing from being able to pull back and loosen. This one down here is going to be a little tougher to get to because the exhaust is right here, but we can work around it. So we'll get up in there. There we go. We got her. All right, cut our excess off. There's that one. There's that one. There's that one. And that's it. We're dual floated out. We're ready. Looks great. I'm happy. I'm very, very happy with that. Gotta fly safe. You gotta be safe. Gotta make it home to the family. I hope this video is helping you make your mind up. I approve these dual floats. I think they're amazing. The U float obviously that they make goes up and around here. I believe you're limited to, that's it. That's the only place you can put that thing. You cannot move it anywhere because it has to go this way, right? And one of the reasons I was worried about the dual float before was because the radiator on the Polini sits so low that the top half of this would have been blocking the radiator. And as you, anybody who's watched my videos already knows that I've made this new bracket to pick the whole radiator up to run cooler. Since I built this bracket, the engine runs much cooler. I'm looking on starting to make these and sell these. Still testing this one out and make sure it's working. When I used to land, I couldn't hold my hand on the cylinder or the jug of the engine or the radiator because it would be, you know, really, it'd be hot. I mean, it wouldn't be super, super hot, but it would be hot. Now when I land, I take my paramotor off my back, I check the cylinder, the head, and the radiator, and I can touch all of them. So the radiator being up higher is working very good. So that was one of the reasons I didn't want to go with the U float, because I didn't want it to block the flow of the radiator, which I'm sure a lot of other people that have a Polini Thor 202 wouldn't want to do that either because of the radiator being right there. You would be blocking off your radiator because the radiator used to sit right here. So I went with the dual float because the dual float gives you more options to mount it different places. Like I said, you could put it here on this frame. I don't know about other frames, but you could put them here. You could mount it on your harness right here, or you could mount it on the side of your frame if you have the room. I mean, that's what I was looking at the options of doing. I was thinking about mounting it to the side of my frame here, but then obviously the swing arms, you have to work around some things. So I didn't go with that option, but hey, it's an option. If I'm gonna be flying over a lot of water, I would also wear my life jacket that I have too. I have one from Bass Pro. It's just like this, has a CO2 cartridge. It just exploded on me the other day. I landed, was packing up my stuff, or no, I think I was picking up my wing. I don't remember. I have to look back at the video. You guys will see the video by the time this comes out. But I was walking and it blew up on me, just exploded on me. It's the second time that's happened. But I will still wear that one. If I fly over a lot of water, I will wear the Bass Pro life jacket. Plus I'll keep the dual floats. Might as well be as safe as you can, right? So now I have the fuel tank, I have the dual floats plus the life jacket to help me stay afloat when I hit the water. I feel like I have the greatest chances to survive a motor out or something to happen and I go into the water. I feel safe. I feel good about it now. I'm happy. I hope this video helps you decide on what you want to do, which route you want to run this. If it helps you to mount yours on your frame, as long as I could help. I appreciate you for tuning in. I'll take a quick shot here in just a second. I'll show you the PPG Smoke chase cam before we go. All right, so what we have here, this is the PPG Smoke chase cam. This thing is really nice. It comes with the cord, comes with 2 extra of these little fins. So if you were to break one, it has some replacements already with it. I'm sure they sell more. I haven't really looked, but I'm sure they sell more replacements. But it comes with 2 extra replacements if something happens. Comes with another nose piece on the front. If you'll see by a couple of my videos, I've been adjusting this thing. My last video that I'm editing right now, it actually, when I took off, it dove down and hit the ground twice as I was taking off. So you see this excess hanging. I just took 3 foot out of it. I'm gonna test it again tomorrow if the weather lets me. It's been really windy the past few days, so I'm gonna take it out and try it out tomorrow morning if the weather's right, and we'll see if it noses into the ground and hits the dirt again, because then it messes up the filming. Once it gets stuff on the camera, it's messes up the filming. You know, the camera doesn't look that good. You'll see, obviously, from the video I already dropped, if you've watched them, you'll see that it hits the dirt and it just messes everything up. So took the slack out. We'll be trying it out tomorrow. I hope everyone, if you're here in Florida, I hope you're safe from the hurricane. It hit my hometown of Treasure Island. It tore it up pretty bad. We were watching the news last night. I'm gonna go here pretty soon up there and check the island out and video it and film it and fly down the beach and just kind of assess the damage that's been done there. It's really sad seeing things that's been there for years as I grew up there, and seeing everything. And it's really sad to see it all torn up. Places that I've known for years. So that'll be coming up. Take a little trip up there and see the damage. Hopefully tomorrow's weather's gonna be nice. We'll take a flight. I adjusted the chase cam. I suggest if you have a chase cam like this, etch your number, your name and your number into your chase cam, but because you never know what might happen. You might hit a tree branch with it. I know, I've done it. If you hit a tree branch with it, and if it happens to tear off or something happens and you got your $300, $400, $500 camera stuck on there, you'd want somebody to be nice and get it back for you. So I suggest taking a few of these fins and writing engraving your name. You can do it with a Dremel or an engraving tool. Engrave your name into the plastics on it. That way, if it were to come off or something were to happen, you could get it back. Somebody could call you. I also put on my cameras, my 360 camera and my GoPros. I also engraved all of those with my name and my number. So if something were to happen, if I lost one, somebody could call me and get it back to me. It's just an idea. I'm not saying it's going to happen, but you never know. I hope that you hope this video helped you. Hope you learned something from it. I am very, very happy with these PPG Smoke dual floats. I love them because you can just mount them anywhere. I love that chase cam. I've had it for a while now. I've not had any issues with it. The only issue I've had is obviously adjusting, but that's on me. Figuring out my adjustment for my wing, my setup, how long to make the pull cord to it. I will, after I kind of get it figured out and get the right length, figured out what's working for me and for the Mojo, the Ozone Mojo Power 2 wing and my setup, I will let you know in a video what the measurement is from the wing to the chase camera. I'll give you an exact measurement. I haven't really found too many measurements online. People have given out. I know PPG Smoke gives you plenty enough cord to make it. The adjustment is on you for what your setup is, and I'm still figuring that length out. I will let you know though. I will help you out any way I can. I look forward to doing more business with PPG Smoke. I'm looking into getting their strobe kit. I'm really interested in them. I like them. I'd like to get the 3 setup one and put 2 of them in the wing, obviously, and then the one on my helmet. So hopefully putting that on my wish list. Hopefully the wife will get that for me here pretty soon. Christmas is coming up, so we'll see what's to come. That's it. Made a wish list. Hopefully tomorrow the weather's good. We can take a flight, see how the PPG Smoke dual floats do, how the chase cam does. I still have to mount my eprop. I don't think I'm gonna do it tonight. I think I'll just do it in the morning. It's pretty quick. Eprops, I love you eprops. I love PPG Smoke. They have really nice stuff. I mean, if you see this chase camera, the quality of it is really, really nice. I mean, it's really nice. These dual floats, the quality of the material and the way they're set up and how big they are, perfect. They're awesome. Ozone, I love all of my Ozone products. My wing, my reserve container, cockpit container. I love the Thor 202. I love the Kangook amarukxd. I'm really happy with everything that I have right now in my setup. That's my personal opinion. I love this setup. Everything I have, I love it. It is perfect for me. I'm very happy with it. Everybody, again, has their own opinions, but I'm telling you my opinion that I'm a heavier guy, and this is perfect for me. I believe you'll love it too. Anything that I can do to help you, if you have any questions, put it in the comments below. Hit me up on Facebook or Instagram. And if you have any questions, I'll answer them for you. And I hope you find this video helpful. Hope you have a great weekend. And as always, stay bad.